Welcome to 90 Special People, a special episode presented by SPCL Media, where we dive into the stories, triumphs, and legacy of football's greatest figures. I'm your host, Paulo, and today's episode is a somber one. It will be a tribute to a true legend of Portuguese football, Jorge Costa, who tragically passed away today, August 5th, 2025, at the age of 53. Known as Bicho, the Beast, Costa was a towering figure for FC Porto, lifting the club to historic glory, including the 2004 Champions League title under Jose Mourinho. Today we'll reflect on his remarkable career, his impact on and off the pitch, and the outpouring of tributes following his sudden passing. Stay with us as we honor a football icon. Let's start with the news that has shaken the football world. Jorge Costa, Porto's director of football and legendary former captain, suffered a cardiac arrest at the club's Olival training center this morning. Despite immediate medical attention and being rushed to São João Hospital in Porto, he could not be saved. The club confirmed his passing in an emotional statement saying, quote, Jorge Costa's left us, one of us, a leader, captain, an example, a symbol of Futebol Clube do Porto. Thank you for being at Futebol Clube do Porto until the end. Costa's death marks a profound loss for Porto and Portuguese football, especially as it followed the tragic passing of other former Porto players, Diogo Jota and André Silva, earlier this summer. The football community is in mourning, with tributes pouring in from rivals like Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, Cristiano Ronaldo, and even UEFA President Alexander Ceferin, who called him a leader and a true warrior who inspired generations. So who is Jorge Costa? Born October 14th, 1971 in Porto, he was a hometown hero who rose through the club's youth academy to become one of its greatest ever players. Commanding center back, Costa debuted at Porto in 1990 and went on to make 383 appearances, won 24 trophies, including 8 Portuguese League titles, 5 Portuguese Cups, the 2003 UEFA Cup, and of course, that unforgettable 2004 Champions League title. His nickname Bicho, meaning beast, was earned through his fierce tackling, unyielding leadership, and unrelenting commitment on the pitch. As teammate Fernando Couto once noted, Costa's finest hour came as captain of Jose Mourinho's Porto side, which shocked the football world by defeating Monaco 3-0 in the 2004 Champions League final. A year earlier, he had lifted the UEFA Cup, cementing his status as a Porto legend. But his influence wasn't just about trophies. A story from Jose Mourinho himself captures Costa's leadership perfectly. During a match against Belenenses, Porto were trailing 2-0 at halftime. Jorge Costa told Mourinho to wait outside the locker room, took charge, rallied the team, and even scored twice himself to secure a 3-2 comeback win. Mourinho later said, he did everything I would have done. That was Jorge Costa, a captain who led by example and carried Porto's spirit in his heart. Beyond Porto, Jorge Costa had a storied career. He earned 50 caps for Portugal, playing at the Euro 2000 and at the 2002 World Cup. And he even won the Portuguese Golden Ball in 2000 as the league's best player. Remarkable for a center back. He also had a brief stint in the Premier League, joining Charlton Athletic on loan in the 2001-2002 season, where he made 26 appearances and earned praise from his manager at the time, Alan Kirbishley, for his professionalism and his ability. After retiring in 2006, following a spell at Standard Liège in Belgium, Costa transitioned into management, coaching 16 clubs, including a stint with Mumbai City in India and also Académica de Viseu. Last year, he returned to Porto as director of football under President André Villas-Boas, overseeing squad restructuring and even pulling off the surprise signing of Luke de Jong from PSV a few days ago. But it just wasn't his footballing achievements that defined him. Jorge Costa was a family man, grounded in his Porto roots, and his leadership extended off the pitch. FC Porto's statement highlighted his dedication, leadership, passion, and unwavering spirit of conquest, noting that he marked a generation of fans and became a symbol of Portismo. His loss leaves a void not just at Porto, but in the entire football community. The tributes today have been heartfelt. Porto's rivals, Sporting Lisbon, called him a figure of Portuguese football, while the Portuguese League praised him for his fighting spirit and his leadership. Former teammate Pep wrote, your dedication and legacy will always live in the unparalleled history of victories of FC Porto. Rest in peace, Jorge Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo shared a simple but powerful tribute on Instagram with a photo of Jorge Costa with the words, farewell, Jorge Costa. Fans on X expressed their grief, with one user calling it beyond heartbreaking and another noting how Costa put FC Porto above everything, even himself. As we reflect on Jorge Costa's legacy, it's clear he was more than a player or a director. He was a symbol of resilience, loyalty, and passion, qualities that defined Porto's golden era. His nickname Bicho wasn't just about his toughness. It was about a heart that beat for his club and his country. The football world is poor today, but his legacy will live on in the memories of Porto fans everywhere, and the trophies lifted, and in the stories of his leadership, like that unforgettable moment against Belenenses. For those interested in his rookie card, it appears in the 1996-97 Panini Melhores Equipas da Europa set, card number 186. Thank you for joining us on the special episode of the 90 Special People. If you'd like to share your memories of Jorge Costa or thoughts on his legacy, drop a comment below. We'll be back soon with more stories from the world of football. Until then, rest in peace, Jorge Costa, forever a symbol of Football Club do Porto.